Ashland Theological Seminary, wow. Ashland Theological Seminary is located in the middle of nowhere, seriously. Grew up in Dayton, Ohio. I did my undergraduate in Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, where there's always something going on. And as isolated as I felt physically living here, Ashland is really a place where everybody and anybody feels like somebody. Even with me being a part of a minority group here, that did not matter. Even with me being hours away from home, I found a new home here. And that's really one thing that I'm really appreciated Ashland for, and that is taking me feeling like I would be an outsider, taking me as one that would feel like I would be alone, and making me feel like I am the life of the party, making me feel like this is my home and this is my place. And even with that being said, I feel like I can still come here and reconnect, and every time I come down here, it feels like a family reunion every single time. I remember even before I applied, Glenn Black contacted me and told me about some of the opportunities and scholarships at the seminary. And even since day one, Glenn had kind of exuded already the love of God that I was looking for in the seminary that I wanted to go to. One of the things that is really particular about Ashland Theological Seminary, and that really sets this seminary apart from any divinity school, theological school, or seminary, anything else of that nature, is its focus on really the transformative experience. The second year, you'll be introduced, and I have been introduced to cohort where we spent some time with Dr. Terry Wardle, and really that's one of the largest takeaways that I had from Ashland Theological Seminary is just the transformational theology. I was raised in a tradition that did not affirm women in ministry, and even when I came here, I graduated from an institution for my undergraduate degree that really did not have an emphasis on women in ministry like Ashland Theological Seminary does. When I came here, I was really on the fence. Did not know if I would affirm women in ministry, did not know if I would not affirm women in ministry. But probably the most transformational class for me has been and was the Women in Ministry class that I actually took with Dr. Elaine Bednar. That is one thing that has actually led me, as one that was raised in a tradition that did not affirm women in ministry, to now one that actually I would name myself an advocate for women in ministry in that same tradition that I was raised in. And that has really been one of the largest ways and one of the largest reasons how Ashland has been transformational for me.